I'm Saberspark. That's PaleoSteno. This is Brony Breakdown. Let's get to the news of the week. Oh, before we do, let me tell you some funny stories. Well, I went to the pool the other day. All right, you'll get a laugh out of this one. I went to the pool. And I walked inside to go check the chemicals. And when I did, there are these 3 older ladies in the water. And they said, because I was leaving, they said, "Hey, is the pool safe for us to swim in?" And I said, "Of course, it should be fine. The water should glisten off your radiant skin." I don't know why I said that. I did say that. I did say that to them, which is kind of weird. And they're like laughing, and they're like, "So it's okay to swim then?" I said, "Yes. I hope you have a swimmingly good day." And then that wasn't the worst part of all. For some reason, I tried to laugh, and I didn't laugh properly. I was trying to go for, a good hearty chuckle, have a good day. And it turned out going, have a good day. So this is the entire conversation I had. So is the water safe to swim in? Well, yes, it is. I hope you have a swimmingly good day. And then walked away. And I was like just shaking my head when I was walking to my car. I'm like, why did I say that? Why did I laugh like that? Where'd that laugh even come from? But yeah. I have a better story, though.
Oh?
So, I believe it was Tuesday night, it was raining pretty bad. And I got home, and I went to Taco Bell that night to get some Taco Bell. And, you ever had the feeling of a spider crawling on you?
Yeah.
Well, I had that feeling. Okay, let me explain this some more. Hold on, let me minimize the chat here so I can actually focus. So, there was a black widow we found above the garage in our house, which is kind of weird because it was making its nest in broad daylight, which is like, okay, black widows usually don't do that. And I took my water hose and I sprayed it down, and I stepped on it. And that was earlier today, that day. And then I went to Taco Bell that night, and I was walking over the place where I stomped on the black widow, and I got this creepy crawling feeling on my leg. And I'm like, ugh, spider. I get in my car and I start pulling down the driveway. I feel a crawling sensation up and down my leg. I freaked out. I threw my e-brake on, which just didn't even stop to put the car in park. I just threw my e-brake on. I unlocked my door. I kind of rolled out of my car door. And I start brushing my legs off like a maniac. I'm like, ah! Freaking out, like brushing my legs off. And the next thing I'm doing is I'm punching the floor mat of my car because I don't know where the spider was. And my light on my car is too soft to detect anything, so I'm just punching the floor of my car repeatedly over and over again. And then I finally stopped, and I looked down near the driveway, and across the road is my neighbor taking his trash out for the night, and he's just looking at me, and I'm like, "Oh, hey, Mr. Compound, I thought it was a black widow." And he just kind of nodded his head and walked back inside.
What?
It was quite interesting. But here's the worst part of all: is I'm driving down the Taco Bell. I still feel that crawling sensation, and I keep slapping my leg, I'm like, oh, where's the spider at? And then I get home, and I looked, and I'm like, oh, there's a string hanging down from my shorts touching my leg.
Yeah.
I have one more.
You do?
I have one more.
Oh, before you do,
yes.
Turn the volume down on both of us for a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, I turned it down a little bit. Sound better?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Okay, so I had a dream last night, and my dream was this. And it's a short dream. I was in, okay, people said louder now. I'm sorry, guys. Is it?
No, they're just messing with you.
How dare you! You taste the wrath of Saberspark. But, okay, so. My dream was this. I got into an elevator, and Tara Strong and Lauren Faust are in there. And rarely do I have dreams where they're actually coherent, where they actually make sense. I mean, usually probably be a talking alligator, and maybe, like, the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. Something that just doesn't make any sense at all. But it actually was Lauren Faust and Tara Strong in an elevator. And I'm like, which floor? And they're like, well, we already have our floors kind of programmed in. And I'm like, oh, I'm stupid. And I press the button where I need to go. And they're like, kind of like looking at me like, this guy's an idiot. And then I turn around, and I was trying to express my love for their shit. No, I'm like, guys, thank you for making my childhood. And I'm trying to express that. And all that's coming out is... I couldn't talk. I couldn't talk in my dream. I was just whispering noises. That's all was coming out. And Lauren Tara's like, let's not talk to this guy again. He's weird. And they walked out the elevator. I'm like, no! Oh. And then I woke up. I'm like, oh god, it was only a dream. All right, that's my craziness for this week. Paleo, do you have any funny stories?
Not quite like that. No. I didn't really do that much this week. Oh, I did go to a meetup this week, though.
Oh, great. The sound just lagged out. I'm just joking.
What?
When Paleo shares his week with us, the lag sound.
Yeah, I went to one of the NC Bronies was having a birthday party, and surprisingly, we had a lot more people show up to that than anticipated.
Uh-huh.
Like originally, it was like a cap of like 20 people, but ended up being like, I don't know what, 40.
Cool.
And it's all in like our friend Yui's basement, and he has like a really awesome basement because it has like its own like area with computers and stuff.
And activities.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And Yui he makes rock band tracks out of pony songs.
Ooh.
So
That's pretty.
I wasn't playing any of those. I was playing like Smash Brothers with the other people. But
I hate that game.
one thing that Hirosashi did, because Hirosashi was there too,
What?
is that he sang one of his own songs on
Really?
a rock band track. Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
And actually, I think I have a video of that. Let me get it for you.
Do it.
So you. Yeah.
Actually, I love Super Smash Bros. I was waiting to see if Paleo would hear that.
Oh, what?
I whispered under my breath, I hate Super Smash Brothers.
What?
Yeah. What? You're not
What?
American. Get out of here! Alright, while you're looking that up, do you want me to go ahead and hop into the news of the week, or should we wait?
No, I got it right here. There you go.
Alright. Skype window, block the view. That's what you do, you block the view. Alright, here we go. Hirosashi, where is that? Wait, I thought it was him wearing that outfit for a second.
No, that's Yui. That's our friend.
It's currently my birthday right now.
He's another Trixie fanatic, so he was dressed up as Trixie.
Let's go check out the party.
What? Hey, I didn't think you play drums.
That's not me.
You grew your hair out. Man, this basement's awesome. It's almost as cool as mine. What part is the part where people aren't smoking weed?
What? They're not.
Paleo, come on.
I was there.
Paleo.
You can see me like.
I see the puff cloud of puffiness.
What?
I see. Where's the part where Hirosashi sings?
It's up a bit, but Hirosashi just reminded me that Oh yeah, we probably won't go that far into the video where he messes up and he says a word.
Paleo, come on. Here we go. There you are, Paleo. Look at you all serious with your arms.
Here, that's Jake. What? You met Jake at BronyCon.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Where he got that changeling hat, which is awesome.
Alright, that's pretty sweet. Let's hop into music of the week. I mean, what the heck am I saying?
News of the week.
News of the week. That was pretty sweet. Let's hop into news of the week. Yeah, let's go. Well, what do I have this week to talk about? See, Paley and I at first we thought there wouldn't be too much to talk about, but we found a couple of things, and we're gonna hop into it. One of those things is about the Derpy doll from Comic-Con and how it pretty much is the most valuable resource of the planet Earth right now.
Yeah, it sold out in like, what?
2 to 5 minutes, they said.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
It sold that fast. And they said they had some people who were making multiple accounts just so they have a better chance of getting it.
Hmm.
Which is ridiculous. Like that's a collector's item. I know that it's going to be like definitely worth something someday, but 2 to 5 minutes? That's ridiculous.
Hmm.
Bronies are rich people. I'm just saying. Maybe we can buy that island after all. But yeah, it's sold out
No,
pretty quickly.
that's not going anywhere. The last I checked it.
Watch like some Saudi Arabian prince. He's like, my favorite is Fluttershy, and he buys the island. It could happen. All right. More news. Kathy Westluck is going to Animathon. Animathon.
Where is that?
It's in almost at Albatross, Alberta, Canada.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Which is pretty
So-
cool. I'm just throwing that out there because we have
One of the Canadian conventions.
Yeah, there you go. And Kathy's pretty awesome. I mean, yes, I did mistaken her for Megan McCarthy because yes, I am a moron. But she actually walked with me and not Dusty, Jack Splid at BronyCon. She's sweet. She's a pretty cool person. She asked us what time it was. August 10th, Animathon at Alberta, Canada. So check it out, Canadian viewers, and have a blooming good time. Is that what they say in Canada?
Bloomin'? What? No.
Isn't it bloomin'?
What?
I thought bloomin' was a Canadian word.
You should just stop.
Why? It's not like any Canadian
Don't
actually watch
don't even
this
try
show.
anymore.
Who said I was trying to be good with? All right. Next thing is season 3. Guess what? It's not going to be.
It's not going to be in August.
There were a couple of spoilers at Comic-Con. 2 songs. I'm not going to name them off because people don't like hearing that stuff until they actually watch it. So I want to respect all our viewers. But there were 2 songs. And in one of the videos, didn't it say that it's coming out next month?
Yeah. He said, tune in next month! Except for it's not going to be next month.
I'm not surprised that it's in September. That's when they started airing for season 2, so not too surprised.
Yeah.
I think we can wait 1 more month, guys. I don't think we should worry about it.
But they showed so much.
They did.
They whet our appetite.
Now, didn't you say there were a couple of other things? Well, actually, can't say because no spoilers, so never mind. Weren't they? Well, weren't there episode ideas they were hinting at?
Yeah, they were hinting at a few episode ideas, but nothing's like really confirmed.
Well, tell
yet.
us. Then. If it's not confirmed, then tell us.
I don't know.
Or should we? We'll wait for later. Just be patient, little ones. Be patient. You'll see it soon enough. We'll have an after-party stream. After-party stream? We'll have an after-party stream, yes. And then we'll discuss it. But, for now, let's hop on to our next item on the list. Fox News gave an unbiased report on bronies. Military bronies, nonetheless.
Really?
Did you know about that?
I knew about that, but I haven't seen the video.
Well, it's not a video. It's actually a news article.
Oh, it's an article.
Yes,
Okay.
let me find it. I have it right here. Because Fox News is kind of what convinced John Delancey, that little biased reporter there, he's in a couple of their other programs, bashing bronies, who kind of convinced John Delancey to take up the flag and stand for us bronies, along with the rest of the staff. So it's kind of weird to see Fox News, who has this reputation of being very biased and I guess closed-minded, to see them actually give a report that's a straight-up report. And they're talking about bronies at BronyCon who are military, talking about how they were treated nicely by the staff there and by the other bronies. Just talking about how bizarre it is how older guys like this show. I mean, it's still a shock to a lot of people who are still in the dark about it. There were the only part that seemed very much like Fox News was the military's reaction, because they spoke to a lady at the Pentagon. I forget, one of the representatives from the Pentagon, and she said, "We didn't know about this." And I can only assume that's because of the recent legislation with "Don't Ask, Don't Tell." People are going to go ahead and just jump to conclusions, saying that, oh, because of that, it's causing this now. It's like, no. Though, it is kind of a no-no to do stuff like this. You cannot put a non-military badge on your uniform. That's against the rules. So, military bronies, you know better than that. Don't be putting stuff on your outfit like that. It's a no-no. Stop it. Maybe if you're a Boy Scout. Maybe if you have it on your backpack, but you cannot put an insignia like this on your uniform. So just you know the rules. But yeah, the report was pretty unbiased. And then there's another one from the Military Times. Same thing, talking about military bronies and just BronyCon and how they gave special treatment to the bronies who were in service and visited. I mean, being a soldier is kind of a living definition of masculinity. Bravery, courage, strength, honor, just being tough as nails. So to see a military brony like My Little Pony, it's kind of like a bit of a shocker, especially to the brass, who like I said, aren't up to speed. So it should be interesting how it develops over time. I mean, I'm not sure if we have any military bronies in our chat right now. We probably do.
I'm sure we have quite a few.
But I mean, military bronies. I mean, we look forward to talking to you all later in the documentary when we get to talk. Oh my God, that's all, folks. That's all, folks. We get to talk to North Carolina military bronies to see how it is for them, because I want to see. Maybe it's different branches. Maybe it's different positions, and whether or not. I mean, if you're an officer enlisted, I don't know, or maybe the military just doesn't care at all. If you like My Little Pony's, like whatever, just do your job. But it's pretty neat. At least they're both unbiased reports.
Yeah.
The only time I saw any bias in it was in the comment section, of course. But yeah, there's that. So thank you, Fox News, for actually giving a honest-to-God report. Thank you. You're taking lessons from CNN. Anything you want to add for news before I hop into the last thing?
What was the last thing?
That guy.
That guy? Oh, yeah. No, I think that's it for now.
Well, guys, I think the highlight of this week, and when I say highlight, I mean poop stain, is Howard Stern talking about My Little Pony. I want to go ahead and start this off by saying Howard Stern thrives off of stuff like this. So, please, if you're new to Howard Stern, like, he's been doing this for years.
Yeah, I mean, he's in like a dying media, because I'm not sure how many people listen to that kind of radio anymore.
Well,
Except for like the growing up, like the audience that's growing old with it.
yeah, that's about it. It's just he's a relic of old media. The internet's catching up now, and old media like him with radio is just kind of on its last leg. And he is the self-proclaimed king of media, which I really don't think he deserves that title. But he's been playing this game for quite some time. And for those who've listened to both of his videos, we talked about My Little Pony, he's doing it on purpose. A story like this sells. It gets people upset. And you know what? People who get upset talk, and people who talk are listening. And that means conversation, and that means controversy, and that means you're making some publicity, and that means you're making money! So he's doing what he needs to do to make some money. So if you really want an honest-to-God answer to stop Howard Stern from rustling your jimmies, ignore him. Ignore him. It's not even worth their breath. Alright? Not even.
Though something interesting that happened is that Tara actually made a tweet to Howard Stern about going on their show. Because she said that I voice the main character for Lollipop Chainsaw and My Little Pony. So do you want to have me on for a different perspective?
Well, the fact that Tara's so awesomely hot, I think he actually probably would say yes to that. But he probably won't. Howard Stern, I guess, at the end of the day, is just a stinky old perverted fool. But he knows how to wrestle jimmies, and that's publicity, man. It makes money. It'll pass on. This is just a story for him. I think if Bronies keep pushing back, then it might get out of control, and it might be... Because, listen, we've dealt with some pretty big people in the past, but Howard Stern, he's a big dog. He's got his own radio station, so I don't think it's really worth it. I don't know. It's not rolling over and taking it. It's more like let's just forget it. It's not even worth it. It's not even worth our breath. He obviously has really skewed sources, and he himself is a very tunnel vision person. So ignore, delete, move on. That's what I have to say about that. Like, he was talking about BronyCon. Like, he interviewed some Bronies outside of BronyCon. And, of course, he jumps right into the darker sides of the fandom. Can I go ahead and say something right now?
Yes.
And I'm probably... I don't know how our viewers are going to feel about this. Guys, all right? This is about... Okay, how can I word this? There is a certain section of the fandom that people like to look down upon. Let me tell you something right now. That's private! Alright? Unless you go out looking for it, no one's going to force you to watch it. So please, stop demonizing it. Leave it alone. Forget about it. That's the thing. I don't like it when people keep bringing that stuff up over and over and over and over again. Talking about it makes it problem. It's not even a problem. That's someone's personal decision.
Yeah,
choice.
it's like going up to somebody on the street and asking them what their fetishes are.
That's not right. That's private matters. That's their own lifestyle. That's not your business to stick your nose in or worry about. All right? Yeah, people like Howard Stern will look for people like that, and some people might slip up and say some stupid things that make us look bad. But guess what? Actions speak louder than words. If you do your part to act like a smart brony, then no one can blame you for anything. So please leave it alone. And with that, I'm done with this Howard Stern crap.
Yeah, I think that's it for news. So I think we got some content. Not as much this week, but we got a lot of interesting stuff.
Good. I have some things. Alright, let me go ahead and pull up something. Yoink. I actually have the window prepared for this week. Hey, look, it's Ponyville. Look how worried Twilight is. She's like, Blockbuster already closed. I won't be able to get Duke Nukem. That feeling when you're a kid? Dad, come on! Blockbuster's gonna be closed in like 5 minutes! We'll get there in time. You're running up the door and it's locked. Oh, no, I won't have a video game until tomorrow. I can't wait that long. I can't play Top Gear anymore. Alright, let me go ahead and hop to this. Let me open up your window. Oh, by the way, guys, if you want to, retweet my tweet on Twitter. Yay! About Brony Breakdown, and I will give you a shout out. I'll say your name on the show here in about 30 or 40 or 20 minutes or whatever. So do it. Alright, here we go. Brony Breakdown. And let me open the Firefox thing. Actually, I think it was the Firefox thingy that slowed it down.
The what?
I had another window of Firefox open with the live stream studio open for me to put the little insertions in for the name of the video.
Oh, really?
And I exited out of that, and then it worked.
Huh.
So, guys, for the sake of the show right now, I'm just going to just not put this thing as in for now. We'll figure it out later. So, we'll just do status quo. Just
Wait, can't you just use 2 Chrome windows?
Let me try it out.
Because you can just take a tab off of...
Yeah, but I've been having problems, like, actually accessing the EFR channel. It goes right to my basement, and I can't log out of it and get back to it.
Huh.
Yeah,
Weird.
I know. We'll figure it out, guys, next time, alright? I'll be better prepared. I'll start 3 hours in advance. Alright, Paleo. This is your first video of the week. It's the Italian intro remix by Daks.
Yes!
Daks is awesome.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
He's been in the game for quite some time.
Yeah, I actually added him to my Skype recently because he realized that we had actually been promoting his stuff on our show and in other places, because Dax is somebody that both Saber and I were a fan of when we first started talking to each other, and we were like, this guy's really underrated, so let's give him some attention.
Dax is extremely underrated, and he's a hard worker. I mean, he turns out good songs on a pretty regular basis. Is there any part of the song right here that you want me to get to? I haven't listened to this one yet, but
it's all good.
What's picking up? Is it Hiromati?
It's just like part of the intro. That's
Evil monkeys! Why do I feel like I've heard this before in the old Navy? That's the video right there I put in the live stream chat.
yeah. That's the Italian theme remix by daks.
Yeah, My Little Pony Italian intro daks remix. Seriously, this song reminds me of Old Navy. I don't know why.
Old Navy? What, the store?
Yeah, dude. What was I the only one who was caught off guard when I was going to? I remember I was like 9 years old. My mom's like, "We're going to Old Navy." I'm like, "Oh my god, yes! We're going to check out an Old Navy museum. I can't wait to see all the battleships and naval gear." And we get there. It's like closed. I'm like, what is this? I've been tricked. No, Mom, this is Old Navy. This is Old Navy. I don't see any boats.
Also, before you go ahead on the next thing, my volume's kind of loud in the live stream, so you can turn me down a little bit.
Isn't it funny how I told you before it shouldn't be like that? All right, there you go. How about now, brown cow?
I don't know. Let me check.
Let's get to another song here.
Oh, okay. It's good. It's good. It's perfect. We're both like the same now.
Good. So, I'm gonna start off with the new SFM system from Gmod. The one that was used to make Meet the Pyro. And I noticed Hephaestus posted some videos on EQD about it, and this is one of them. It's called SFM, yay. SFM is the source filmmaker, and it makes the Gmod videos look so much better and fluid. So check it out.
Now, what have we learned? Lots of control. Good. Screaming.
Pony models.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and most importantly, passion. Right. So now that you know the elements of a good cheer, let's hear one. Yay.
But yay, oh my god.
You're
Oh.
gonna cheer for me like that? Louder. Yay. Louder. Yay. Louder! Yay. Too loud.
It's a huge improvement. It's huge. Actually, the other video that's next on there is right here, so I'm going to go ahead and show it.
Okay.
This one's called Not So Good Day. It's the source filmmaker by Point Pony Man. Why is your name longer than the dictionary?
It is gorgeous out. Just gorgeous.
Everybody goes deaf. Rarity's face.
Stupendous! My skill is feasted on this team.
Just because I'm there, can I go? Can I go to another one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, this one's got dislikes like crazy. Never mind. There's one video. Yeah, sometimes I just go to YouTube videos just to see the comments because they crack me up. And there's one of an Applejack model for. I gotta find it. I really do. I want to find it now. Hold on, guys. Let me look for it quickly. It just the comment cracks me up. Where is it? One moment, people. Well, I think this is it. Ah, poop it. Never mind. All I know, it had a Applejack costume for the engineer. Oh, whatever. I don't even gonna bother. All right, let's see what you got now. You got Gypsy Bard ska cover. A lot of ska stuff popping up recently.
Wanna hear the song?
Yeah.
By J. Carlson 04.
Yeah, he's always really great at these.
Can I sing
Let's
to
hear
my
it.
parents? Oh, sorry. The song they sang to me?
Oh, this is gonna be good, isn't it?
Yes, very good.
When you're ripe with devastation, there's a simple explanation. You're a toy maker's creation, trapped inside a crystal ball.
Wow!
Till to know that we must be resilient. We won't let them break our spirits as we sing this silly song. When I was a little bitty, a galloping blaze overtook my city. They shipped me off to the orphanage, said ditch those roots if you want to fit in. So I dug 1,000 holes and cut a rug with orphan pulls down. Memories of blood and the faces obscured, but I still know the words of the song. When you bungled all your bangles and your loved ones have been mangled, listen to the
Wow!
of my gypsy tambourine. Cause these chords are hypnotizing and the whole world's harmonizing. So put children, stop your crying and just sing along with me.
That was good. How did I miss this one? I'm subscribed to him and everything.
Yeah, that. Wait, are you not subscribed to him?
I am subscribed to him. I don't
Oh
know how
yeah,
I
yeah.
missed
How'd
it.
you miss that?
I
That
don't know.
yeah.
I don't
because
know.
he puts out covers like that, pretty often.
Huh. Neat. Alright, one of my videos next. Why not?
Yep.
When I say mine, I mean there's somebody else's, and I'm taking credit for it. Let's watch this one. This one is... it's one of yours, actually. AS...
Oh yeah.
Ask Dan,
Yeah.
Friendship's Magic Flying Pony. I would play the Oni-chan one. I think we
Yeah, well we can't play that
we
one.
can't play that one, because knowing last week, if you haven't watched it before and screened it, you probably shouldn't play it.
I wonder if my pony can fly. Huh. I wonder if my pony can fly.
It just loops.
And look at Rainbow's face. He's like, I'm so sick of this. I'm sick of this. I've put up with it long enough. Alright. And that's by Fluffy Mixer on YouTube. Also, the guy who runs the Dan versus Friendship is Magic Tumblr. Is he back?
Sort of. I mean, I guess. I know he sort of acts as the character Dan, so I can't tell if he's actually mad or not.
What?
So yeah, but he acts as Dan.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Golly, we have like 3 of the same videos. Oh, watch this one last. Alright, this one's called Haymaker Ponified. You and your trance. No? Nothing? Alright, fine. Paleo, put your baby away!
I had the dream,
Oh, country music.
it was beautiful,
It can't be good. It can't be. Let's go right now.
like I said that it would be. I felt so strong, we ran together. I never knew that being one could be so free. And she bathed me in her soul of glory.
I don't know why it sounds like a Christian, like, country song. I'm serious. Then the Lord lift me from my sin. Then my dog got hit by a Ford truck. And I voted for George Washington. I just made that up.
Yeah, Haymaker is another musician who's also sharing the channel with Zacho.
They share a channel?
Yeah, they share that channel.
You can do that?
So.
Share channels? I feel like violated if that was the case. I'm sure my channel. with Ray William Johnson. Alright, next song. Double Rainbow promo. What's this?
Oh yeah, it's the promo for that fully fan
Oh
made
wow, Paleo,
thing.
this is fantastic.
What? Oh no! Oh no!
Paleo, you can't.
Where did the promo
you
go?
can't go around teasing our audience like this. You know what?
Where did it go?
You know, everybody's face right now in the audience is looking like this. It's kind of a little disappointed. Just a little disappointed in you, Paleo. I'm sorry.
Yes, for the double rainbow.
Well,
project.
it's
They
not
had
there.
they had a teaser up.
Well, it's gone now.
Oh.
What did you do? Alright. Well, two of the videos here are the same, so let's go ahead and throw them out. Actually, here, this is the last song, I believe, for the week. Zenith, they're in the Rainfall. Centuries since by But Not Tonight. Secret but fun.
But not to no, and the Rainfall is the artist name.
Oh.
Yeah, but not tonight is just the YouTube.
Hey, you like your country music, North Carolina boy. That's not country at all.
No.
Everybody's making a sign of like faces on the chat. Guys, stop spamming. Way to go, chat. Get me in trouble with my boss. Now I'm never going to get that promotion. That's a pretty good song. You have a knack for finding the original songs in the community. Like, you're really good at that.
Oh, thank you.
You're
Well,
welcome.
I'm subscribed to like friggin' 400 and something.
What?
Bronies.
Dude,
Yeah.
all you need maybe you only need a couple subscription. Alex S, Pinkie Pie Swear, Ray William Johnson, Shane Dawson, Fred. That's about it. I'd kill myself. Alright, what's next? Alright, well, here's some videos that we both have on our list together. Colgate-licious! Now, I believe Ocarina Playa is the guy who animates the Doctor Who's and Assistants episodes.
Yep.
And Rina-chan did this audio clip as Colgate. So, check it out.
I'm the C to the O to the LGATE, and ain't no other pony brush their teeth like me. I'm Colgate-licious.
Have you ever tried that with your own name?
What?
The delicious things.
Oh yeah, yeah. Jax Blade wanted us to do a Saberlicious and a Paleolicious.
I can't though. I can't think of anything that rhymes with R. This would be I'm the S to the A to the BER, and I can't think of anything that rhymes with R. I'm Saberlicious. How about you? I'm the P to the A to the LEO. I love dolphins. Ho ho ho! I'm Paleo.
Ho ho ho! Am I Santa Claus?
Yes, you are. All right, let's move on.
Yeah. How many videos do we have left?
Oh, we're almost done.
Okay. Yeah. Good.
I'm sorry.
Because I was going to invite Tarby soon.
All right, Magic
Magic.
the Traveling by Brony Tunes. This is a little bit
Oh, yeah,
longer
that's
one.
awesome.
This is a really good one though, guys.
Yeah.
No, there's another thing I gotta find. I just remembered.
What?
I'll find it.
Well, that was weird.
Rina-chan.
And now for her next spectacular feat.
Trixie. Sparkle.
I love Trixie.
Now where am I? Twilight. How did you get here? Well,
Pinky just chilling out in the 4th dimension. Sure, welcome to the pirates.
So I says to you, mother.
Minecraft.
You may now kiss the bride.
Oops, Sibsy. Lyra likes it. See, Ponyville does not. Never mind.
Good evening, Miss. I'm here representing the Bridal Shores Travel Agency, and I'm here to talk to you for just a moment about some fabulous deals. Sorry, not really interested. Come now, don't be shy.
I too have an uncle.
It's a
Come in.
beautiful world out there. Don't you want to see it for yourself?
Owned. Alright, there's another video I want to show. And here it is. This is from Rob Bob and no more than, well, it's the epic insert name here time crew, the ones who made Epic Web Time, Epic Cupcake Time. Those guys, you know, they don't need to introduce them.
Yeah.
This is a trailer for their new crossover, and it looks great. Especially since I've been watching a lot of Jackie Chan Adventure as of recently. And the animator, he's improved immensely. Like, this looks like it's from the show.
Oh, secret cookie stash. How I love you so.
Spike, what are you doing?
I look forward to seeing that so much. One more thing! Alright, that's gonna be great. I look forward to seeing what Rob's up his sleeve. Alright, okay, we're almost done here. Just like, I think there's one more thing. That's it.
One more.
One more thing we're through. And I saved this for last because I'm a rabies bun fan. And for those who don't know, that's Rabies. The guy makes awesome PMVs and of the such so many pony creations. And he made one called Scary Monsters and Ice Sprites Pony Dub. And I love it. Oh, by the way, you'll be seeing this like forever now on every live stream before we stream now. Oh god, we're next door with my hipster glasses on.
Oh my. That looks delicious. What is it?
I think that's more than enough. It's a 4-minute video. Alright, that is it for videos of the week. Next time I'll actually have it set up to where the stream won't crash when I post videos in the little box of stuff thingy.
The box of things.
Let me.
Is that a dog?
What?
I heard a bark.
I love dogs.
Dogs are good.
Dogs are good. Dogs are great. And that is it for Videos of the Week, guys. Once again, sorry, guys, for the connection issues at the beginning of the show and around the intro part, too. Which is the same thing, actually. We'll make sure that it's airtight next time. That's it for Videos of the Week. Now comes the part where we bring our guest into the chat with us.
Yes. While I'm getting him ready, why don't you do the retweet thing?
Retweet. I'm getting to that, Paleo. I'm getting to it. Alright, guys. Let's see who's been retweeting this up. Because we... just let y'all know. Support makes us. It really does. So, thank you all for coming to the show. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for actively supporting it. You all make this show one of the most successful shows in the Brony community. So, we don't know why you like it. We're going to keep talking, and we're going to keep trying to make you all laugh and learn. So, yay. Let's do it. People who have retweeted us. There's a bunch who actually retweeted us. Dusty Cat's one of them. Thank you, Dusty. Craig Brony, Daniel Croder, Max Wedge Brony. Makes me think Wedge and Tilly's. We have Aqua Hero, Nathaniel Carlos, Yuki, Bonolia, Captain Aaron, Taylor, Pinky Brony, Benjamin Norman, Caleb, thank you, Owen Perez, Alex T. And then Jerry Clayton and Scarnack. Guys, thank you for retweeting us. We appreciate the support. Very much so.
Very quickly, before we bring in Tarby, there's one more video I want you to show.
What?
Refresh the document because I added one thing in the last minute I forgot about. But I guess you had it open and it didn't refresh. So refresh the document and see what the last video is.
All I can say about this video is it's wunderbar. For those who haven't seen this video, I actually almost forgot to... Joe, I love you so much. Someone made a compilation of how many times Joe Stevens says,
Battlefield Bro.
Wonderful. The Battlefield Bro did. So, this is quite the wonderful video.
Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, that's wonderful. We wonderful.
Fantastic.
Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Oh, wonderful.
Certainly try to do that.
Wonderful. Absolutely. Yes, that's wonderful. 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 That's wonderful. 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 Wonderful.
Guys, don't spam the chat.
Wonderful. Very wonderful.
All right, we know what happened with the faces.
Wonderful, 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 wonderful,
Wonderful, wonderful.
wonderful.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Wonderful, 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 wonderfully, wonderful, wonderful,
Tell me when the
wonderful,
video's done,
wonderful, 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 wonderful.
I'm sorry, I was getting bombed by Wunderbars. What was that?
I said, tell me when the video's done.
Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, wonderful, wonderful,
Absolutely wonderful.
wonderful, wonderful people. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. I think it was wonderful, wonderful,
Wonderful.
Fabulous. Are you laughing?
Fabulous!
wonderful, wonderful, wonderful,
Wonderful.
You're the most fabulous. Wonderful, 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 wonderful.
So wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful. That's wonderful.
I can't help but think of that John Delancey one when they're interviewing John Delancey and he makes that face. I gotta find it again. I loved it. 1 second.
Okay.
1 second. Hold on. John Delancey. Please tell me it's here. Ah! John Delancey's face is just gold. It's just gold. Oh, here we go. I love him. I love John Delancey.
All right, once again, this is Joe's.
Oh, I love John Delancey so much. Oh, that needs to be like a button at Everfree Northwest. I love it. I love it so much. That face. Oh, John Delancey's watching you watch ponies.
Okay, we ready to add Tarby?
Yeah, you did tell him this is a
Yes.
PG. All right, good.
Yes, I did.
Good. Rock and roll. Bring him in here.
Hello. Oh, jeez. Are you in the ocean?
Tarby! We can't hear you, man!
Sounds like you're in ocean.
How come musicians like Circuit Fry and you, who make great music, have the crappiest microphones?
It might be the cable. If you want to wait a sec, I can change it out.
Let's try that.
All right, give me 1 sec.
Alright, hold on, guys. We have some technical difficulties. Dun 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 ba da 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 dum. Oh, just open on the. Let me get out this window here. Oh, Rabies Buns, why are you so awesome? Oh, Rainbow Dash. Oh, God, play some filler, Johnny.
Play some filler.
Damn, play me some filler, Johnny.
I forgot it was that one. What's it with my problem with videos that I don't even know what I'm watching? Oh, God. Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
It is now my job to filter all of your videos.
Somebody
said.
Just try to stop me. Just try to stop me. Tarby, any luck over there, bro?
Can you hear me?
Barely.
It's very soft.
You sound like very far away and like there's an ocean in front of you. I mean, I remember the last time we talked to you, it was fine.
Yeah, it's weird. One.
Any luck? Well, get it.
Alright, let's try it.
Do you have the? It still sounds like you're using the same mic. Like, do you have the? Do you have multiple mics?
Yeah, I just, the last time I tried one though, was a different mic.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Because it sounds like you're using the same one.
That's weird. That's not good.
Huh.
For being a poor ass musician.
Can we promote any of your albums so we can get you some money your way?
Actually, I just put out an acoustic one.
Yeah, he just put out an EP.
Well, let's promo that.
Okay. I'll get the link. Hold on. Work! Work, damn it. Yeah, I need a headset again. I used a headset last time you guys were.
Oh, no wonder.
Yeah. Yeah, now I'm using my recording setup and it doesn't look like Skype at all. So.
Oh, that's why. Yeah. Do you still have a headset?
I was like a $30 Logitech one and the dongle broke. So.
Oh.
Hello guys in the chat. Is there any way to like turn up my microphone stuff?
I'm trying to figure it out because if I turn, either I turn you both you and Paleo up, or I can't control individually.
Yeah. Well, I'm full game right now, so.
Huh. Well, let's go ahead and chat with you for a bit, and just because we haven't chatted since BronyCon when we interviewed you, dude. How you been?
I've been okay. I've been okay.
Anything new with you?
Not really, I guess. Working on moving to Seattle.
When are you gonna be making that move?
Like a week before Everfree. My plan is to actually try and coincide them. So.
Wait, so you are gonna be at Everfree Northwest then, right?
Yep, that's the plan.
Awesome. I'm so pumped for that con. So someone says if Skype disable auto volume leveling for the mic, have you tried messing with your Skype options at all, Tarby?
It's my Skype microphone is full volume. My interface microphone is full volume.
Whatever. We'll make it work. All right, let's just do a quick mic check, guys. Can you hear Tarby on the other end?
Kind of. Yes. Yep. Wookie? What?
Hold on.
ISMBOF said that.
Let's go ahead and do some Tumblr questions then, alright?
Okay. Checking out the tumblers.
In the meanwhile, I'm gonna get me a little granola bar. So you go ahead and set up some questions. Open it up. Get about. Let's do 10 questions tonight, okay?
Okay.
So grab 10 questions and we'll answer them. Then we'll wrap up the show.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa. It just got like 10 times better.
Tarby, what did you just do?
Apparently my old headset works.
What?
Oh!
Tarby, you big tease.
See, that's what happens when I keep old junk lying around, and they said being a hoarder was a bad thing.
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit distraught right now. Someone just called me fat in the chat. Sorry, guys. Gonna have to end the show now. You can thank EFR Pony 137 for that one. Sorry. I'm just joking. Look at my granola bar. Get the questions and entertain.
Okay. Conveniently, there's a question for Tarby.
Oh,
Or
wow.
actually, no. Wait. It's a question for me? Or no? Wait. It says, "Hey Paleo, there were some deep meanings to the lyrics on Tarby's songs. The song 'The Wings You've Earned' really got to me, and I wanted to ask if you were going to mention any of the songs on the show." Well, I guess you can mention some songs on the show, like the songs from your EP, because a couple of them are like redone in acoustic, right?
Yeah, well, the EP was, for lack of a better way to put it, it was a very on a whim kind of thing.
Yeah, I read your Tumblr post about it.
Yeah, I was inspired. Devin Townsend, an artist who I really do look up to, did an acoustic EP kind of thing, and I've always thought about doing live streams and stuff like that where I just play the guitar and I sing and I do a little kind of studio type live show. And yeah, so I hooked up my acoustic, I hooked up my mic, and just sang and played. Everything is one take. I just spliced up the different songs and then overdubbed a lead track. So it's, for lack of a better way to put it, a live studio album.
Huh.
Yeah. And yeah, so I did The Wings You've Earned and Ballad of Autumn Dreams, which are two of my more popular songs and probably the two songs I have released currently that can be, transcribed to the solo acoustic the best. And I also have 4 other songs, 2 of which are going to be on the industrial metal album, which I'm currently working on, and 2 of which are completely unreleased. So.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you a question actually before I get to other questions. Is that you're performing at Camelot Gardens, right?
That's the plan. Performance has been discussed. It's been brought up, but to be completely honest, I don't know what's actually going on. I need to get in touch with the person who's running it so that I'm able to do stuff, discuss it with them. Because I actually me, Cyril, and Last Fast started a bit of an impromptu supergroup while we were at BronyCon called Control F, and we were thinking of having a second Control F show while we were at Candlelight Gardens. However, don't even know if we're going to be able to perform. So that's stuff we need to discuss. However, we have like 2.5 months, so that gives us time.
Do you have any idea if you're going to perform at Everfree?
Yeah, actually, I am I'm performing not only with myself but in Last Fast's set.
Okay.
So lots and lots and lots of performance, and oh my goodness, so many subscribers.
What?
I've gotten like 4 subs in the time I've been talking to you guys.
Lucky, I wish I had sandwiches.
What?
But I'm sorry. Make sure y'all tip your servers. I'm gonna be here all night. No, I'm joking. You want to hear something really funny? Actually, it's kind of gross. I walked into my kitchen to get a granola bar. My younger sister, of the age of 18, who has had a fever of 104 for the last 3 days, today was a good recovery day for her, was drinking out of the milk carton. I'm looking at her and I'm like, Rachel, it's called common courtesy. Why are you drinking out of the milk carton when you've been sick all this week? And she goes, common courtesy, huh? You're the one walking around in your boxers. And I'm like, touche, little sister, touche.
My God, so many. You guys linked me in the chat, didn't you?
I like your album too.
Oh, then that's how they must have found me. My phone is exploding. Alright. But anyway, random tangents aside.
What was the highlight of BronyCon for you, by the way?
Ooh, I almost answered my default answer. That would have been bad. Whoa, yeah. Alright. Yeah, they're not allowed to know. You guys in the chat are not allowed to know about that. That's an in-joke. Honestly...
We'll have... Hey, how long can you be online tonight?
But,
You can join us in the after show.
Yeah, we're having an after show if you want to come join us. We can talk about that stuff then.
Oh, awesome. Definitely.
Cool.
But...
Okay, continue.
BronyCon... I think my favorite part of BronyCon, honestly, was being able to meet all of the people that I had talked to extensively online. And, the weird thing about it was that, it was like I had talked to them for, forever. I had known them personally. I had already met them in person. There was no culture shock. There was no awkwardness. It was just like, hey, I know you. And it was really, 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 really cool.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you. That's probably the highlight for, I think, me and Paleo as well. Well, for Paleo, it was... No, I was going to think of a funny joke, but I couldn't think of anything. That's what me and Paleo thought as well.
Another question I wanted to ask you, Tarby, was playing on stage. What was that like?
Ooh, playing on stage was a trip. There's really no other way to put it. I've always loved performance, and by the time I had gotten up on stage, it had been about 6 months.
6 months?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, my headset's giving me the exact problems that
it cuts off.
Turn off your Game Boy. I hear Game Boy in the background like crazy, right? You have to play Sonic the Hedgehog later. I'm just messing with you.
But, yeah, so my phone's gonna start cutting out. I'm warning you right now.
It's all good. I'm just messing with you.
Oh god, it's doing it. It's skipping. It was about 6 months since I had last performed, and about a year.
6 months.
And it was.
Yeah, his headset's doing that thing again.
Can you replug? Can you replug it?
Oh my.
Oh my.
We're back to the ocean mic.
Okay, let's try this.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
Continue.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. About 6 months. Been a year since I had performed with guitar, and none of us had ever played together before, so, we were the epitome of unprepared. is there were a couple of song change, like actual changes within the songs that were made the night before and even that following morning. So, yeah, it was when we got upstage, we all kind of just looked at each other and went, okay, let's do this. And no word of a lie, if it weren't for the audience, we would have sucked. But everyone who was in that pit, everyone who was in front of that stage just was loving it. No, they didn't even necessarily have to like the music. They were just loving being there and really enjoying the fact that somebody was performing. And you know what? It's that energy that can really make or break a show. You know, if you're an artist, especially if you're playing to a smaller audience and the audience is dead, your show's gonna suck.
Yeah.
But, you know, you go out there, everyone's loving it, everyone's enjoying it. You have to go out of your way to not have fun. And it really was a highlight of BronyCon. It really was, and I'd love to do it again. You know, it kind of cemented me doing this for a living. It was great. I mean,
Was it exhilarating? Like, have you ever felt anything like that before? Or was that pretty much like a high you'll never feel ever? Well, that sounds very depressing. Was it a high that you look forward to having again?
It's not necessarily that. It's that it was something that I can strive towards now. I've had a taste of that kind of stuff, and now I'm going to be working to be able to reach that again, to reach that point in level.
So you've tasted the fruit.
Exactly. If anything, it gives me more drive. So.
That's awesome. I mean, once you've been there and you felt it, it's like, I want it again. Tumblr questions. Paleo, fire away.
Somebody said, "Hey Tarby, how's the ocean?" Because
it's wet, very, very wet. I'm soaked right now.
I don't know why. I can just see Final Draft right now making a "Hey Ocean" joke, but I don't want to. I just don't want to. All right, continue.
Okay, let's see. Will you ever display fan art? Oh yeah, we need to do that.
At the end of the show.
Yeah. Actually, we have like an extra like 10 or 15 minutes because we started late.
Yes.
Remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
Continue, Zarbon.
Let's see. Do either of you two actually play Gary's mod? I have actually never played Gary's mod.
Me neither, actually.
Wow.
Indeedy. I
don't even know what that is.
You don't?
Nope.
Wow.
I'm completely video game inept.
It's Gmod is just like a big old sandbox game where you can just do whatever you want and throw ragdolls around, and that's where you see a lot of those. If you look on YouTube, like, you ever heard of a guy named? Well, I can't say his name actually. Rubber Fruit, maybe? I don't know. I'll show you in the after stream.
All right.
Okay. Which has the better fandom, Star Trek or My Little Pony?
Well, that's all eye of the beholder. Tarby, have you been in other fandoms prior to MLP?
Kind of, sort of. To be honest, like, I've been fans of stuff, but MLP was like the big fandom for me.
Yeah.
And it was that was the stepping stone for me to find the like other fandoms and such.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of the chat, because I'm sure some of them are wondering, because you do rock and roll, what was it like for you when you were like first becoming a fan of MLP? Was there anything holding you back? Were you like, okay, I can dig this?
I'm very adamant in the fact that I really don't give two craps about what people think of me. So, you know, it's when I started getting into the show, there were pictures on my Facebook. You know, I wasn't necessarily going, oh my goodness, you guys need to watch this too. But, you know, I posted links to the episodes. I posted fan stuff. I started like a Tumblr and I started posting stuff there. I made it perfectly clear that I was a brony and that I was into it. As for, did you say anything about the music, or am I imagining?
Go right ahead. I want go right ahead, man.
All right. Well, because it's like, to be honest about the whole music aspect of it, I didn't realize that there was that much of like that part of a fandom. Like at that point, I had only seen what I had seen on like Pony-chan, and like 4chan and Facebook and stuff.
Yeah, like,
amongst my
when did
friends. I
you-
thought it.
Yeah, you said during our interview in BronyCon, you said that you became into the fandom around like April of last year or something like that.
Yeah. And it was weird because, like, for lack of a better way to put it, I had gotten into the fandom and I was like maybe seen like 10% of it. Maybe if I was, and that's just being generous. You know, I had seen a couple of things on certain websites and I figured that it was relatively small. And then I entered into this one contest, Toastbeard, which is when I started doing my own fan music, and it occurred to me that there are accounts everywhere for this stupid show. And, you know, I realized that there were a bunch of fan artists, both musically and visually, that there were fan projects, etc., and it was a bit of a culture shock for like a week. It was great. And so I kind of went, you know, I could be a part of this. I kind of want to be a part of this, and I started just releasing my music. I think it was Jackalap that convinced me to actually get a YouTube in August, and I just started uploading stuff.
Well, that's where the money's at. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
I've made $5 a month from advertising on my channel.
Actually, I haven't monetized yet. I've been thinking about doing it because
Wait, $5 a month?
yeah, a whole $5. It'll buy me a candy bar or something.
Dude, that's like 4 bean burritos plus a Cita sticks from Taco Bell. Let me tell you.
It's a gallon of gas, so you know it'll get me just that little bit further to Everfree.
Okay, I got some other Tomer questions for Tarby. This is from Igorello. I think that's how you pronounce it. But he asked another question earlier for Tarby. Said, "Hey Tarby, are you going to make a indie rock songs regarding the main 6?"
Maybe. I don't know. I plan out very little of the stuff I do. So if I'm inspired to do something, then I'll do it. But, you know, usually my kind of thing is I'm going to write an album about this. Or I'm going to write an album that's this kind of style. And then I'll just kind of take it from there. I mean, I set out to do an industrial metal album. And, for lack of a better way to put it, on the EP that I released yesterday, there's a song called The Closer You Are. And the version on the album isn't all that different from the version on the EP. So it's a matter of what I'm inspired by at the moment. It's admittedly kind of hard for me to stay on track for things. Like if someone asks me to do a song like this, like let's say I was asked once to do a fighting song for a video game, and it ended up coming out sounding like something that out of like the Beetlejuice soundtrack or something.
Oh, really?
Full on Danny Elfman or like orchestral.
Dang.
And yeah, it's will I do an indie rock song in the main 6? Maybe. I'm not going to say don't hold your breath, but it all depends on what I'm inspired by. You know, it's if I read a fan fiction that really piques my interest, or if I get a storyline in my head, etc., etc.
Well, you can't force genius. I mean,
Genius. That's funny.
What are you talking about? The way you're performing on BronyCon, you're like Albert Einstein if he took music lessons.
If you say so, dude.
I will say so. No, I'm just trying to say is, because a lot of people will ask me, like, how do I get myself more involved with the Brony community? I honestly think the word inspiration is very key. If you aren't inspired to make something, then you're just forcing yourself, and it's not going to be as beautiful because you won't have that vision. So I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know.
Yeah, it's why I stopped doing commissions, because I stopped, like, no, it wasn't fun. No, it's one thing to be like, okay, you have to have a certain number of songs within a certain period of time and you can release it as an album. Yeah, that's fine. But if, like, oh, you have to write a certain number of songs that sound like this, and then it just starts getting tedious and it feels more like a chore than anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry. Chores are... I stopped doing chores back when I was in middle school. And then I got a job.
Okay, here's a question from Aquafin. It says, is Tarby going to be working on music as a career?
Yes, that is my plan. Well, it's my plan. I don't know what the future holds, but especially after BronyCon, even before the Brony community, I wanted to do music. I wanted to be a performer. I wanted to write my own stuff. And, you know, for lack of a better way to put it, Bronyism was one major stepping stone that really gave me the confidence and the experience I needed. I did more in a year in the Brony community than I probably would have done in a decade by myself. And so, you know, it's Bronyism's going to get bigger and bigger. I'm going to start, like, expanding my horizons. There's the word. And just working and working and working at it. And working at it. And working at it. And also working at it. And working at it. And just going to continue working at it until something happens. So, you know, hopefully it's what I want to happen. Maybe it's not, but, you know, it's... can at least work to my goals. And hope that that's what the future holds.
Well, I mean, I think you're kind of a trailblazer in a lot of ways because musicians in the Brony community have a very awesome audience that'll give them honest-to-God feedback, especially from other musicians like you told us. And it's a good stepping stone.
Yeah, like that's one of the greatest... I gotta agree with that. It's one of the greatest things about the community. Like, it's, when I joined the community, I had like 3 instrumental songs, which really, you know, they were okay. They could have done better with lyrics, and I just kept on talking to the guys who I was in, you know, it was like Jackalap, Derpy Grooves, and a whole bunch of other musicians who weren't as big at the time. And there was this like nice little tight-knit community in MLR, and you know, people would give genuine criticisms and such. And it was really, 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 really cool. Because, you know, I learned about EQing, I learned about mixing, etc., etc. And it was like, you know, by like 4 songs in, because you would do a song a week in the Toast Beard, it was, you know, I had added vocals, started adding live guitar, started improving the way that I wrote my songs. Like, it went from pop song, 8-minute orchestral metal with vocals.
Dang.
Like, literally, it's that song's on my YouTube, actually. It was Only Time Will Tell. Which, that was fun to write, admittedly.
All right, Paleo. For the sake of time, 2 more questions, and then we'll wrap this back
Okay,
up.
here's one for like all of us. Thoughts on Bronies versus Belly Bros?
Belly Bros are awesome, dude. No, Care Bears for the win, man.
Belly Bros, man. Who? What?
Swag.
Who came?
YOLO.
You only live once, man. Belly Bro. Why don't you be like it's not even like the Care Bear show is like they're aiming too high, like South Park, where like they just go around breaking people's legs and whatever. Care Bears like launching off of cars, off of rooftops. YOLO!
YOLO.
YOLO. Ugh.
How come these acronyms pop out of nowhere?
I think that came from like some really bad pop song. Drake, I think.
YOLO, man.
Oh.
Or how about Skyflare Flag?
What?
Shiz. Diz.
Exactly. Exactly.
If you break the acronyms down, it means live life to the fullest, but don't live too strong, or Zynga.
What?
Exactly.
Okay, next question. Here's another question for all of us. Do you think the show would be different if the Bronies didn't exist? If so, how?
I think the second season would have been different.
Yeah, it would have been
Because
very different.
The first season, there were a couple of nods to the fans, but they still had the clever, like, you know, allusions to the more adult stuff for the parents that were watching the show with it. However, when the second season came around and the producers went, there's a bunch of really old, creepy men watching this show, huh? They started adding all, like, the...
Well, you put it that way.
No offense to anyone, but, like, because, if anything, I fit that stereotype more than anyone else, but...
Well, you are 73 years old.
Oh, yeah, totally, right? No, I'm an old man. I'm like Benjamin Button. I just get younger. I just look younger the older I get. But, yeah, what was I saying? I was saying words, wasn't I?
Season 2 being different.
Season 2, yeah, it's when the producers realized what was going on and how big the fandom was and how influential it was. You know, you started getting a lot more nods to them. The themes started getting a lot more adult, a lot more intense. And I think that if it was still recognized as a kid show, if it still was a kid show, which when it comes right down to it, it still is, but you know, they've got a different market that they're secretly promoting to, whether they say it or not. And you know, it would have been different. It would have been a little bit toned down. To be honest, it probably would have removed a lot of the adult like jokes and stuff like that, which are rampant throughout season 2.
Right.
I think it would have been a bit more subtle. I think the jokes would have been subtle, and they probably would. I don't know.
Durfee would not exist.
Yeah, that scene wouldn't have existed.
Yeah.
All right. Want to break down this final question?
Final question?
Final question. Make it a good one.
Okay. Somebody's saying wanting Tarby to say his catchphrase.
No,
we can't say it on here.
Not on here. By the way, Tarby, your song from Balloon Party is amazing. Like I wanted to tell you, I was listening to that on my airplane ride when we were landing our airplane in Atlanta, and there was some turbulence, and I was listening to it. I'm like, you know what? I could die to this song right now, and I have no problem. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Seriously, I mean that. Like I really meant that. It was a very the plane was shaking pretty badly because there's some just tough storms ahead, and I just closed my eyes and just listened to the chorus part. And I'm like, you know what? Bring it on. Don't even know what's coming. I'm pretty much telling death to bring it on. I was like, I'm cool. I'm ready to go. And
taunting the gods.
And then I'm like, no, I can't. Every Free Northwest is in August. I can't die.
And anyway, I actually have 2 questions, one for Tarby and one for all of us. The first one, Tarby can probably answer quickly, and then the last one is actually a pretty good one. One more thing, Tarby, is there anything to look forward to regarding making songs from season 3?
Maybe. To be completely honest, I wasn't all that inspired by the music, like to write. I mean, I liked the music from season 2, but I wasn't all that inspired, like, musically by it. Actually, that's a lie. Becoming popular had me write a little bit more what's it called? Like add me a little more electronic influence and stuff like that. But you know, it's who knows if I like the music, if I enjoy, the lyrics or the melody or something like that, I might twist it around, I might play with it. It all depends on what happens, because season 3 hasn't released yet. Who knows what the future holds?
Okay, now last question. And this applies to all of us. It says, would you guys still be doing what you guys do now, even when MLP is over?
Wait, can you hit it one more time? Because I'm stupid.
Would we? Would you guys still be doing what you guys do now, even when the show is over?
Yeah, probably. Hopefully at a much larger magnitude, but yeah, probably. Hopefully.
Huh. Paleo, what about you?
I don't know, because, like, what we do, well, the show, I mean, like, Brony Breakdown, I'm not sure. What we do?
I think I went over this a lot on a live stream a couple of days ago. I think it was on Tuesday. So my viewers who are pretty much like the big followers of me, they probably know I already talked about this. I think I would have still been struggling trying to find an outlet to express myself. And I don't know, probably dying and suffering trying to make movie reviews or something stupid like that. It's hard to be original. It's really hard to be original on YouTube. That's why the pony stuff was so amazingly cool. Is it gave us a lot of us a jumping chance. Don't know what that. I forget the phrase. A springboard? Why not?
Launchpad?
Springpad.
Yeah, that's the word.
Spring roll. All right, thank you.
Spring roll.
Launchpad, thank you.
Yeah, I'd probably still be making videos. My videos probably wouldn't be all about MLP. I mean, I'd probably mention it. I mean, I'd probably still use my pony avatar thing, just for the heck of it. But I'd probably be reviewing new cartoons coming out.
Like Hannah
'Cause
Montana?
That's what I like started doing. I started actually watching a new cartoon on Disney called Gravity Falls. It's actually really, really good.
That's physically impossible. Gravity can't. Wait, no, shut up. Never mind. Be quiet. Just be quiet, alright? I want to
Be
hear
quiet.
it. I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it, alright? I completely forgot. Gravity's supposed to make things fall. Okay. I think that's it for tonight, guys, for our talking to our guest here, Tarby. Tarby, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, not a problem, dude.
And it was great seeing you at BronyCon. I look forward to seeing everyone Northwest because we will be there as well. What do you get there at?
I'm gonna be. I don't know. Honestly, it depends on how fast we go. I'm driving, so I'm like swinging
Well,
down.
you're driving to Seattle?
Yes, I am.
All the way from Rhode Island. Jeez.
Wish me luck.
Godspeed, man.
Yeah, and that is why I'm trying to get an album out so that I'm able to raise money.
Well, let us know when it's out. I mean, so we can promote it on our show.
All right, awesome. Will do. Thank you.
Oh, the least we can do, man. Keep making awesome music, and we'll keep supporting it. But I think that is it. At this point, I'm gonna be just looking over. Okay, we have a bunch of fan art that we were given a while back, and it's been a couple of weeks, and I keep forgetting to give credit to the people who send us this awesome art. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to that. Let me make this.
Yeah, you just said that.
I'm gonna go ahead and get to that.
Yay.
Quit saying it. You're spamming.
I'm getting to that, bro.
You're spamming.
No, please, chat.
Saber, are you getting to that?
I'm getting to it, man.
You getting to it, huh?
I'm just about to get to it, Tarby.
Oh, awesome.
I'm
Are you getting to it?
I'm getting to it.
Oh, that's good.
Stop spamming real life.
Spam in real life, just like spamming people's faces. All right, let me go ahead and find it. All right.
What about spamming faces?
Oh, that was a dumb laugh. That was my dumb laugh. All right, there's a bunch actually. Let's start off with. You know, I don't want this show to run too long. What I might do is do a thank you in the after chat.
Okay.
Because this thing is already running about an hour and a half long. So, guys, we're going to wrap the episode up here. I'll do quick shout-outs, though. Let me find it here. All right. My cousin Kevin made a YouTube video, and he is an aspiring PMVer. So, let me go find him quickly.
Wait, your cousin's a Brony?
Yes, he is.
Awesome.
Yes, he is. I mean, he actually was one of the first people I ever, quote-unquote, converted to becoming a Brony through Kyra Spawn videos, of all things. Hold on. It's so hard to find his channel, though. Golly, Kevin. Actually, I'll show it in the after stream as well. All right, so there's iBrony Radio, which a couple of my friends are running that site, and they're working on a kazoo project. It's like the Small song project, except it's with kazoos. I'm gonna be a part of that. I need to get mine done tomorrow before I go on vacation. And
Kazoo?
Yeah.
I don't have a kazoo.
Who said you were invited, Paleo?
Oh, well, I got an invite from Cryptid.
I feel like a douchebag. I was actually trying to be funny. But here it is, the Massive Kazoo Project by iBrony Radio. So I guess they got Paleo and myself, Irene, will be there. And what else is on this list? Oh! Guys, 90s Week's coming up for Area Free Radio. That means they're pretty much changing the site to a hot pink and teal 1990s.
Oh, they're making it, ooh.
Put on your jeans shorts, get your curling iron, it's time to watch some Full House 1990s Week. It's going to be good. Last night in the Mumble chat, they were talking about some ideas, and it's going to be really funny. So it's going to be a 90s theme. I don't think it's this week. I think it's the following week, I believe. I might be wrong. Final Draft, you correct me on this one. It's coming up. So check it out. And other EFR shows. Our good friends from the Equestrian Choir, Joe and Tech Rat, their shows are on at Wednesday at 10 p.m. I believe, and then Dusty Cat's show, Stay Brony, my friend, is on at 7 p.m. Pacific time on Mondays. So that's all I got to say. I'm horrible at promoting. I'm not Found Draft. I love you all. Thanks for coming to the show. Tarby, thank you for joining us tonight.
Not a problem.
And I think that's it for me.
We join us in the after stream in Saberspark's basement for fun
Yes.
things.
Where we can let our hair loose and shake our groove things. Good night, guys.